Hi, it's Kate. Welcome to my channel. Today I will be making 3 ATC cards, and for them I'm using papers where I was cleaning my braille during jelly printing. Jelly printing. I love this color combination. It's very unusual. It's absolutely out of my comfort zone, those colors. So let's use them and to find out what I will create. My first layer will be just stamping. I am using tiny stamps, just adding interest to my background, and I'm stamping with Versa Fine Onyx Black. You can stamp with any color which you have. We are not making any wet techniques over it, so it doesn't have to be waterproof ink. Here I'm applying just a structure paste. This one is paper paste by Prima Marketing, and this stencil is one very old from my stash. And I will sprinkle over this paste different embossing powders, and I will heat set it. And I will heat set it when the paste is still wet, and it will make funny bubbles. When you heat set it when it's dry, for example after 15 minutes, it's boring. But when you heat set it when it's still wet, the paste is really making bubbles and funny structure. So it's great for mixed media. It's just fun technique. I will not bore you with all heat embossing. I will show you just a bit of it, so you will see how it's making bubbles, just tiny ones. And there are photos at the end of the video where you can see in detail how does it look when it's heat set. I'm using embossing powders by Wow, it's English company. Now I'm applying anti-static powder over two another papers which are also from cleaning braille. Again, not so much my colors. Really, I was a bit experimenting during my jelly printing, but you will see how lovely focal images I will have. I'm stamping with clear embossing ink, and I'm applying white embossing powder, just plain white embossing powder. I will heat set it at the both papers, different images, and I will fussy cut it. Those will be my focal points for ATC cards. I don't know how many of them I will need, so I will be stamping on both papers, but of course I will not show you everything. So it's ready. It's time to assemble everything together. For my first card, for background, I'm using two washi tapes, and I will use string, just basic string, to add another interest for my background. I like to use string or wire, washi tapes or ribbons. I like to work with them. It's another interesting interest which you can add to your background. All focal points I will glue with 3D foam tape, and here I also added its gold leaves which I have from some scrapbooking paper, some cutout. But I think this is nice combination. This is very old button from my collection buttons after my grandmother, and I think it's nice. Glue button onto project. I like to glue buttons. One thing to have more interest. Maybe I covered too much from this embossing paste, but doesn't matter. All sentiment stickers are from 7 Dot Studio, and these are very old stickers. You can use for your ATC card printed sentiments. There's at Pinterest so many lovely inspirational sites or pages where you can find really nice sentiments for ATC or art journal, for anything. So don't worry if you don't have such sticker, just go to internet, find something. Or with the rubber band stamps, you can build your own sentence. There are, I think, two sets of stamps with words, and you can build your own sentiment. It's quite great. I need to purchase them, but I'm at the beginning of crafting with rubber bands, so I will slowly build my collection because I love those stamps. So this was second ATC, and for the third, I will use wire around, and butterflies will be sitting at this wire. It doesn't bother me that butterflies doesn't have antennas. It's called in English that part of head with antennas, I think. It's like, okay, I have sleeping butterflies, let's say. And of course, I will glue them with 3D fountain, and I will make like tons of butterflies sitting around this wire. Here you can see I used pink embossing powder. I think it matches that green really great. This one, it's called fizz, and there's pink, there's a bit of silver and a bit of white embossing powder. It's mixture. Those mixtures of embossing powders from Wow embossing powder company, that they are absolutely amazing for all mixed media projects. And as you can see, I'm not wild in my creating. I'm not filling whole space of ATC. I'm not applying any other colors. I just used what I have from my jelly printing, and it creates really great ATCs. And it was fun to create it. Sometimes I just sit and do something and it goes smoothly, of course. Button, and here it is, my third ATC card. So I hope you will be inspired by this project. You can use any rubber band stamps which you have at home. You can use anything for your background. Just play, relax, and have a fun. Thank you very much for watching.